Hello everybody, welcome to today's lesson. Today you're going to be reading the story, The Ugly Doodles. Now I have my assistant Beckett here with me today and he's going to be helping me out. So, you're going to listen to the story. After the story, you're going to go into your material bag, right here, and you're going to find your week 1 materials. Now, your week 1 materials looks like this. Now, in your week 1 materials, there is a couple of pages and it says doodle art on the top. Now, your job is to create your own ugly doodles. And Beckett, my assistant here, is going to help me out with that.
Hi.
James Patterson presents The Ugly Doodles by Valeria Wicker. One trip to the museum was all it took for Raven to fall head over heels in love with art. She wanted to turn her bedroom into a gallery of her own masterpieces. If only she could make one. Just one masterpiece. She sketched and sketched, but her doodles were never quite right. Sometimes it seemed like the harder she tried, the worse they turned out. Dozens of ugly doodles dotted her bedroom floor, almost calling for Raven to fix them. Mom was not happy. Raven, no more drawing until this room is tidy. So she did what she had to do. That night, Raven was determined to create her first masterpiece, but other things got in the way. Raven, come downstairs for supper. Raven, it's time to get ready for bed. Raven, you need to brush your teeth. And that was when she noticed something disturbing. A half-drawn, smudged-up doodle had found its way to the mirror. At bedtime, something crunchy poked her under her blanket. Raven tossed the doodle aside only to find another. Under her pillow, 1 more, 2 more, then 3, 4, 6, 9, 12. There were oodles of doodles, all staring at her with crumpled, half-drawn, smudged-up, creepy-looking gazes. They were everywhere, except under her bed, where she had put them. Raven stuffed the doodles somewhere else and went back to bed. In the morning, she was ready for some serious drawing time, but they were there again! The doodles had to go, and Raven knew just the place. She put them in the attic where Mom and Dad put all their ugly stuff. There! On her way back from the attic, Raven heard a shuffling noise coming from her bedroom. Creak. She opened the door, and there they were, in all their scrawled, scratched-up, sketchy-looking glory. They were mocking her. Raven was done dealing with their nonsense. She shoved them into a bag and delivered them directly to the recycling center. The doodles were finally gone. She was free. When she returned home, she checked every nook and cranny of her room. There were no doodles in sight. Raven could finally focus on creating a masterpiece. But when she opened her sketchbook, she realized she was out of drawing paper. Aw, rats! Luckily, that night, Dad brought her a treat, a brand new box of drawing pads made from 100% recycled paper. Raven was thrilled. Until she opened the box and they were back! They were hideous, miserable-looking mess-ups. But the more Raven looked at them, the more apparent it was. The doodles needed her attention, maybe some love, and definitely a body part or two. You poor things. Raven grabbed her supplies and gathered up the doodles. She erased and corrected, retraced and connected, filled and perfected. Wow, not bad. And eventually, the doodles were finished. Raven had her very own gallery of masterpieces. Now you are picture perfect. Maybe every masterpiece starts with an ugly doodle. And that is the story of The Ugly Doodles. Now, I chose this story because I want you to know that no matter what you do, I think that it's amazing. So do your best. And if it doesn't work out the way you thought, it is still amazing because you did your very best. Now, we're going to head over to the video to see how Beckett did with his doodle. All right, everybody, Beckett, my teacher assistant, has finished his doodle. Beckett, show everybody your doodle. All right, now, he didn't have time to color it for this video, but for your assignment, I want you to create your own doodle, color it, and bring it to our Google Meet today. I will see you guys in a little bit.